Hello and welcome back to Sonic 3 and Knuckles with me, Matthew Caddis, Iggy Poogie. So we are facing the final boss, of Sonic's playthrough. Firstly, the giant egg. I don't know if this is a death egg robot or not, but if it is, it's a lot more huge than before. Anyway, the way to defeat this boss, firstly, is that he'll come down with his fingers. There are two ways you can attack him. Either by jumping on them when they come down, which is kind of risky, or by doing what I'm doing and just smashing the spin dash button. And, believe it or not, that doesn't kill you. The only way you take damage is if you don't spin dash, which, indeed, what is usually happening. But yeah, this totally works. Seriously. So yes. If you don't, then the other way is by using the insta-shield, which still works. I mean, I didn't use up all of my rings, and you carry over the rings you do from the previous boss battle. Unfortunately, you also carry over the time, so I only have like less than, well, 2 minutes to beat this boss, seriously. And after you've beaten the Fingers face, he will now, Eggman will now use the power of the Master Emerald to charge up some Mega Destruction Beam, you know, in hope that it will kill Sonic, which you have to time it very well. The other thing I've noticed, apparently he has a rather fiery sneeze coming out of his nose, does the Death Egg robot, so yeah, really, Eggman really went for the jugular here. And the way to actually open the hatch and attack the Master Emerald directly is to attack the nose. Seriously, that's the weak spot. Though do so after, of course, he uses his flame move there. I can only really attack the Master Emerald like once in case that beam does so. Again, because you can actually hear the charging move sound effects. That is your cue to attack Eggman there. And once he goes down, he is still not done! Oh no, because now what Eggman will do is get in his Egg-mobile and pretty much carry the Master Emerald throughout here while the Death Egg crumbles. Seriously. Yes, Eggman is not one for giving up. Seriously. And he will not be done after this, even though if you don't have the Chaos Emeralds, this is, the game does actually end after this fight. But since I have all the Chaos Emeralds and Super Emeralds, we will go straight to the Doomsday Zone. And yes, I love this piece of music. Seriously, in this stage, what you have to do is gather enough rings in order to reach Eggman while getting through what I guess is a meteor shower. That's all I can think of. And also, yes, this does also remind me of Super Mario Bros. Z as well, because, well, you know, Mecha Sonic was put to better use there. But the trick to actually getting through this is actually holding down the A button, or whatever button on the Mega Drive controller, really, to actually speed Sonic up, so he actually plows through the thing, or mash it. So there's a lot of button mashing involved in avoiding all of this debris and Eggman's missiles that are coming straight at you, seriously. I'd say you didn't need at least 70 rings to get to Eggman. That's not easy at all. This is actually quite a tough boss. And when you get to Eggman in his cruiser, he will start shooting not only his missiles, but also those guns that can knock Sonic back. And what you have to do is actually make either Supersonic or Hypersonic make the missiles go to Eggman's cockpit, which is a lot easier said than done, let me tell you. Seriously. It is a very tough boss. Seriously. And even with 22 lives, seriously, the worst thing against you is the fact that you are losing rings in this fight, seriously. I'd say this is actually tougher than the Death Egg robot in Sonic 2. And that was a tough boss anyway, because you didn't have any rings with that one, and you couldn't use Super Sonic. So down goes the first phase of Doomsday Zone. However, Eggman still has his Death Egg robot. Yes, he does, and now what we will have to do is actually chase him through again the meteor shower or whatever, and get to him and damage him, which is not easy because he sends out his, I guess, his arms and whatnot. I don't know, I'm not clear what that is, but yes, those are his arms, I think, and they will knock you back as well, which is not great when you're short on rings as much as I am here. Keep in mind that the music speeds up when you get, I think, to less than 10 rings, which honestly is very scary, seriously. Mashing the button is a must here, because otherwise knockback is not good here, seriously. And one more hit to go. I only have like a few rings left, and down finally goes Eggman, and Sonic speeds off with the Master Emerald, and indeed is going to return it to Angel Island, where Knuckles will take care of it. Tails even comes in with the tornado to carry it with him, because apparently hypersonic, should I say? Well, it might well be supersonic if I didn't get all the Chaos Emeralds, or the Super Emeralds, should I say? So yeah, you still face this boss of Supersonic in Sonic 3 and Knuckles if you didn't get all the Super Emeralds. I just wanted to get all the Super Emeralds, yeah. Anyway, Sonic and Tails return the Master Emerald to Angel Island, and it begins to, I guess, soar into the air once again, after being stuck down in the ground and whatnot. So yeah, and that, I guess, is the end of Sonic's story. We even get to see Sonic and Tails flying off with Knuckles watching in the distance in the middle of Angel Island Zone. And that's that! Yeah, it is a Mega Drive game, so yeah, we even get to see a couple of dolphins jumping there, but yeah, that was Sonic 3 and Knuckles, at least the Sonic story side of things, because of course there is another story we can go through and is greatly expanded upon in Sonic 3 and Knuckles. And yes, I do mean the Red Echidna himself. Yes, because I am going to cover his story as well. And unlike in Sonic Mania, the changes to his levels are not just small, with the exception of one level, namely the first act of, in the case of Sonic Mania, Mirage Saloon, which I think was one of the the only disappointments I dare say have with Sonic Mania. But yeah, but I am not going to give my thoughts until I finish the thing. And yes, this game, or at least Sonic and Knuckles at least, brought back the credits medley, which I do like. Seriously. Shame they didn't keep that in Sonic 3D Blast or Sonic Mania, but never mind. Because in Sonic 3 on its own, because they of course used Stranger in Moscow instead. Anyway, that being said, I'll just let the credits roll. Still looks very nice, doesn't it? Unfortunately, on the Xbox 360 version of this game, you don't get to see what happens afterwards, so I'll just kind of explain. An egg robot actually comes up from the ashes and pretty much steals the Master Emerald in Knuckles' story, so that's the main thing. And, well, we'll get to Knuckles' story when we get to it, basically. But it's kind of... but I don't want to say weird, because it's not weird. It's actually quite a tougher version of this gameplay with some additional changes. But yeah. Anyway, I'll see you for Knuckles' story. Goodbye!